Oh boy. Hello everyone. This is mardiman641 here. Welcome to part 8 of my Let's Play of Sonic Adventure. Or rather, part 1 of probably one of the worst characters ever invented in a Sonic game.
Character.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. And I know it's pretty much really early on to the Let's Play, but we're going to be playing as Big, the mother freaking cat. And oh boy, nobody likes this character. Nobody likes this character. But you have to play as him because he's required to even beat the game. But his gameplay is completely different. And nobody likes it unless you like doing it in real life. But we'll get more into that when we get to it. Objective, stage is cleared when Big catches his friend Froggy. Fishing tip 1, fishing tip 2, fishing tip whatever. Let's get right into it. I really hope you guys are excited for this because this is going to be torture. Let's get right into the story.
What? Froggy, is that you? You're looking kinda weird, good buddy. What's up with the tail? Hey, wait a minute! You swallowed my lucky charm! Come back here! What's wrong with you? Something's not right. We've always been friends. For years. Froggy! Wait up! Oh dear. Yoo-hoo, Froggy! Come out wherever you are! Oh man, where could my Pollywog pal be anyway?
That's right, folks. We are playing as Big the Cat. And, we are basically friends with a tailed frog. His name is Froggy, of course. And, well, let's go look around for him while we're at it. Oh, look! Sonic and Tails.
Quick! We have to find the rest of the missing Chaos Emeralds!
Eggman!
Eggman! That's all you have to say, Sonic. It's just Eggman. Interesting to say the least. But anyways, so, let's go ahead and search the sewers. Maybe we'll find Froggy in the sewers. Well, we didn't find Froggy, but we did find a power-up. But specifically, it is a lure power-up. Use this to catch bigger fish. So this thing can actually help in terms of trying to catch a lot of fish, because Big the Cat's missions is fishing. That's basically what it is. But, again, if you want to go fishing, go with your grandpa.
Froggy, there you are. Wait, don't run away. What you doing under that car? What's wrong?
I'm gonna wait a little bit for that cop to go away, because I don't want them to see me tampering with his car. Okay, looks like we're going down in the sewers. And, oh boy, this feel like deja vu right now, even though I don't think you've seen the video yet. Maybe you have. Actually, you have. I know. You have. But yeah, anyway, so here we are in the sewers for a second time, except we're going the opposite direction, and we're going to take this elevator up. Why is there an elevator in the sewers beyond me? And it leads over to Twinkle Park. Anyway, so, of course, what else is there to say, by the way? We're just trying to catch a frog, of all things. So, let's go and tackle our first level as big, which, of course, is called Twinkle Park. Alright, so, let's talk about his levels. Fish for and catch Froggy. Every level has, like, a humongous pool of water. And what your goal is, you have to throw your lure at the water. And what you must do is try to fish out Froggy with your lure. Now, of course, the first throw I got was actually a completely blind one, and because of that, I end up getting a regular fish. It was like, well, you know what? I might as well. I might as well just catch a regular fish just to demonstrate how the gameplay works. But anyways, here's how fishing works. If you use too much power on the lure, which is demonstrated by it going all the way up and turning completely red, you will completely lose the fish, and you will instantly lose a life. You don't die, you just get depressed because you lost your fish, and you just lost a life because of it. I would recommend that you shake the lure by moving the analog stick left, right, and probably backwards. It's basically a way to give the fish a challenge. If the lure is getting pretty darn high about trying to hit the top, stop with the lure. Do not press it anymore. You can also reel in slowly. And it can help a little bit. But in terms of, like, it's also boring doing it slowly. But just take your time. Do not let the fish get away, otherwise it will hurt you.
I got a fish.
It's a 750 gallon fish. But that's not what we're actually supposed to capture, though. What we're supposed to capture is our friend Froggy, which is definitely in the water. And, here's the thing about the regular fish, by the way. Once they try to capture a lure and just get it, but immediately run away, they're not gonna get it again. But Froggy is always hunting for that lure, and even if he doesn't get it, he will immediately catch back on eventually once you are able to track him. The only way you'll be able to attract this fish is, of course, by wiggling this lure. If there's a secondary fish nearby, and right there I got Froggy in the nick of time. Froggy is probably the easiest in terms of capturing. Of course, they don't want to make capturing the main goal of the finish that difficult. However, for the first time I played this game, I hate the fishing minigames. I hate it to death. I can almost never beat Big Story.
Oh, now what am I gonna do?
And I guess the main issue is, like, getting that lure power-up at the very beginning of the game. Because without that lure power-up, I feel like catching Froggy is more difficult. It's not impossible to catch Froggy, I will say. You can still get Froggy without the lure power-up. But I feel like it's much harder that way.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Alright, so let's finally get out of Twinkle Park. So, when you catch Froggy, Froggy immediately runs away from you. And Big was like, oh, I'll know what I'm gonna do. And that really pisses me off, because I just spent a lot of effort trying to get it. Right there's Cream. Hi, Cream. Let me follow you. Hey, it's my team here, Sonic Heroes member, the flying type. But what's this over here? It's my speed type character.
I'm so bored. I guess I'll go shopping or something.
Yeah, so, as you guys know, if you play Sonic Heroes, which Big, Amy, and Cream are, they're part of Team Rose. And, yeah, all three of them are in the game, but also only two of them were because Cream was only the director's cut version. Yeah, so a frog just left. It just scared this man, apparently. But over here is actually the ice stone. You know this familiar key. We've been there for Ice Cap as Sonic. Been there for Ice Cap as Tails. But guess what? Big's going there too. No, not Knuckles, even though he has been there for Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
The train headed for the Mystic
But Big
Ruins
is.
will be departing soon.
Which is something I don't really care much, because of course Big, I don't like Big. Period. I don't like him. And not just because of the character, it's because of his skill, obviously. Anyways, so... what else is there to talk about? Okay, what I will talk about is that on the right, when you enter the train station, there's Knuckles over there. For some reason in this recording section, I never went over him. I completely forgot about it. It isn't until when I already went up the current where I completely forgot about him. But I was already going the right direction, and I didn't want to defeat the purpose of the Let's Play by just turning around, going the opposite wrong direction just to talk to an NPC. But, if you want to talk to him to yourself, just play the game yourself and go talk to him. Anyway, so when you enter this ice cave, you'll come across a power-up. It's not a lure one.
You've discovered the life belt. It keeps you afloat when you're in water. To swim underwater, press the jump button when afloat.
Alright, so now we have the hover raft, which allows us to basically float above water. And, this thing can be really useful sometimes. Also, very fast climbing animations. I think, in terms of the most fastest climb, Big is definitely the biggest climber. Anyway, so for this level, you must grab this boulder and throw it into the ice. That will definitely crack the ice, and, Big, actually, Froggy is actually down here. He's not too far out there. And I could get him now, actually. However, I'm not going to yet. Instead, I'm just going to go back out of the water, and I'm going to explore the level really quickly. I could end the level now, but I want to explore a little bit because there's something important we need to grab. I'm not going to say it yet, even though we technically collected it early on. But, we're supposed to be collecting a lure power-up. That's right. A power-up within a level. Which, this is the only instances that has happened, because most of the power-ups, or upgrades, are in the overworld. Not much in the actual level. But Big is the only exception. So, to get there, we need to go over here, and, besides also just throwing the boulder, you can also just jump into the cracked ice, and you'll just break through like that as well. So you need to go down to where the skeleton is. Ooh, this is dark. And you get a lure power-up. This is the next level ranking of the lure power-up. Alright, so now that we got that out of the way, let's just go ahead and, let's go back down, and let's just go ahead and swim back to Froggy. You actually go this way to get to Froggy. And, well, let's just go ahead and fish him out. Now, I always have trouble trying to fish in, like, the ice cap, because, this is only a small room of you have to cast your lure at. Very tiny room, and you gotta wait as well. You gotta wait for the lure to go a decent amount of distance down until Froggy eventually hooks on. There is alternate missions, by the way, for Big, and there always tends to be, like, the worst type, where one of them is capture a 1,000 killerfish and then catch Froggy, while the hardest one is a 2 killerfish and then catch Froggy, and sometimes the fish don't generate very well. So you're gonna have to, most likely have to constantly reset the level until you get the type of fish you need. And no, you can't get 2 fish. You have to get 1 fish that is that amount. But overall, we'll talk more about Big's fishing levels next time. And when I mean next time, probably not in the wild, because you're only going to see 3 parts of these. Anyways, that is it for part 8. I'll see you guys tomorrow where we regroup with Sonic. And see what happens next. mardiman641 signing out. Have a fantastic night, and I'll see you, legends, in the next one.